next trick, I'll make you disappear. Now you see me, now you don't.
Hey, what is going on everybody? OPC the Prime here, and I just want to jump in this video real quick to kind of explain the madness behind this particular video. So this video is called HEALCO. Now, the whole point of this is to be, or to try to imitate to be a real support in this sense. So, as you know, you should know that Moonstone has gotten 2 buffs. It's been buffed twice. So I wanted to try this particular item out just because, you know, reading its passive and stuff like that, it seems pretty interesting. Now we'll look at Shaco as a support, and what does he provide to the bot lane as a support? Well, his damage is usually stronger than the majority of the healer enchanter type supports, right? He has that. He does have CC, defensive CC with his boxes and stuff like that, but he doesn't offer any healing or any shielding, and that is usually one thing shitty ADCs bitch about, is that you're useless, you don't heal me the way Soraka does or anything like that. Well, I just wanted to try this item out just because it looks pretty cool. So let me explain real quick. I'm not going to go super in depth into like the builds and stuff like that. I'm still testing it out, but I'm gonna explain to you the items that I think will work well with this, and the particular runes that will work well with this as well. So we'll start off with the item itself. So it's just like Imperial Mandate in terms of let's see, I think everything, right? Yeah, 40 ability power, which is half of your other mythic items, so that's okay. You get your health, 200 health, which is a good stat to have on him, on top of ability haste and mana regen. Those are both key things, especially for certain types of AP Shaco builds that you want to go primarily where you max out your CDR as much as possible. And if you look at the passive here, it says grants all others 5 ability haste, right? Which is better than 15 ability power in my opinion. So the more items you build, the more ability haste you get. So that's still a good stat. Everything here is good. Would like the AP to be higher, but oh well. Now let's look at the stat. The passive bonus that you get from this, called Starlight's Grace. While affecting champions with attacks or abilities, so you have to be in combat, restores 60 to 90 based on ally level. And they're usually a higher level than you, at least in my experience, is that they're always a higher level than me, roughly. Maybe 1, maybe 2 if I'm roaming. So that's good. So they're still going to get good healing off of this. To the most wounded nearby ally, with a 2-second cooldown. Each second spent in combat increases the healing effect by 12% to a maximum of 50. Okay, so that's really good. And in this video, in the first video that you're gonna see, I put 2 in here. I have a primary example of how much healing you're actually gonna get when you combine this stuff. So now you see this item, and another item that you could go with on top of this that's fairly cheap as well is Redemption, right? We're going HEALCO. Look at that first thing you see, 20% healing and shield power. That's what we want. Some more health, more ability haste, more mana regen, right? If we could put more boxes down, we can stay in combat longer, we can heal longer, we have more health so we don't get blown up right away, so we can then again heal longer. This boosts your healing. Now here's the runes real quick that would go with this to further enhance this. Where is it at? And it's primarily going to be as your secondary. Don't look at this tree and think of it. This is just the one I have up right now to show you, and that is, you want Font of Life. This would primarily be your secondary tree, so it would be over here, right? And your primary would probably be sorcery, so it would be flipped. So you would take Font of Life, because this also gives you healing, right? This works off your E slow, your boxes, and your clone explosion. And look at what it says, heals for 5 plus 1% of your max health. Well, if you go Redemption and Moonstone, you just got 400 HP, so that increases this, so you ultimately are getting more healing out with this over 2 seconds. On top of your other one that you would be Revitalize, right? Because this gives gain, scaling, whatever, plus 5 heal and shield power, right? So you get more healing out of this. Heals and shields you cast receive 10% stronger on targets below 40% health, so the lower, so you're getting a lot of healing boosting going off this, right? And you just want to stay in combat as long as possible. That's why you would go Moonstone. You go Moonstone, let's see if I can get back here real quick. Items, you'd go Moonstone, and then you'd probably want to grab like your boots. And now here's where you have some options and stuff like that. You can run right into your Redemption to boost that healing, but ultimately you're probably going to want demonic embraces. Well, here we go again. Look at it. You get a lot more HP, so that's good. 350 health, mind you, that stacks with your font of health. And then you burn for 4 seconds, so that means you can get 2 heals off. If someone walks into your box, bam, you can get a heal off, and then they'll burn for another 4 seconds. So you could probably get 2 or 3 off depending how long they stay in the box's range. We'll just say you hit them with a dagger, so you should be able to get 2 heals off because you're in combat for 4 seconds, right, damaging them. On top of that, you'll gain armor and magic resist. Right, so those would be your primary items, and by then the game should probably be over by then. So Moonstone, you can go Redemption, or you can go straight into your Demonic Embrace, and then probably just your Ionian Boots for more CDR. And that's pretty much it, guys. You just want to stay around, you know, some of your teammates and heal them up best you can. The most healing I've got in a game, I actually forgot to take a picture of it, but it was around 9,000. 9,000 healing from a Shaco. Would you bitch at that? I don't know. Maybe, because you're a bitch, but overall, it's better to have some healing than none, and to have in a game 9,000 healing from a Shaco. Not to mention, I maybe got 2 kills, 3 deaths, and like 18 assists or something like that. In the teens assist. That's pretty good. So this is pretty much what this video is about, to show you that. And there's also something I discovered while editing this video, so give me a second while I switch over. Alright, so we're back at, this is just one of the videos I recorded, and I wanted to show you exactly what I believe might be pretty nice. So as we know with Shaco, if you're running Halo Blades and you attack an enemy and you ult and you get your clone, he will have your attack speed. So while I was editing this, and I didn't really notice it until editing it, is that I believe the same thing applies to your clone in terms of the Starlight Grace healing, because as you're about to see. So as you can see, in the way you know you have the healing is obviously right here, but also the ring around Shaco's feet is those little blue water things. So coming in here, and as you can see, I just healed Vayne for 133. Pretty nice. You can see Font of Life down here. At this point in time, 15 minutes in, I've gotten 466 healing and 115 bonus healing. So not bad. Now let's look here. So I still have the thing on me, you can see it, and then I ult, and now let's look at my clone. Actually, that's good, not a good spot. Right, you can't really see it on him until right there. You see how the blue thing is now on the clone? Now what I want you to watch is this right here. As I walk up, you're gonna see it right there. Do you see it? Oh, let me go back a little bit. Move too fast on this shit. So here we go. I'm gonna try and catch it. Boom. See, from my clone, he sent the healing over to me. Bam, 113. And then right here to save my Vayne, she heals, but also you can see this is my green dot right there. See, just went whoop, and now she's gonna get 97 from me. So that's pretty legit right there, and the clone still has it on him. So that's something I found out. Now that I know about it, I'm gonna test it some more and see how that works out. So without further ado, let's get in this video so you can just see some of the examples and stuff like this. It ain't a huge kind of video, but just to show you what the potential is with this item. Alright guys, cheers.
Just a little closer.
This way.
Didn't you know? I'm the Emperor, so I win. Here we go. Joke's on you!
Has destroyed.
Gouge and valor.
Has been slain.
A little bit closer.
Rendering flight path.
Joke's on you!
Overcharging!
Time for reckoning. Here we go.
Nature's surprise! Nature strikes.
Impure sleep. A little bit closer.
An enemy has been slain. You have slain.
Bloom! Woohoo! Be protected. Nature's surprise! Danger abide! Use this gift well. The forest protects us all. Use this gift well. Round. The forest protects us all. A gift from the forest. Bring up. Woohoo! Sometimes I need to treat myself.
Now you see. Now you don't.
Be protected. The forest protects us all. Sprout! See you later, Daisy!
Joke's on you!
A gift from the forest. Be protected.
But I was invincible.
Aerial recon is go.
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
Next trick, I'll make you disappear.